Hello guys, welcome to this video. On this video, we are going to be covering metrics, right? How to use your Facebook ad metrics. All right, for instance, this ad is currently running, and as you can see, we have a diverse result here, right? So let me put it on maximum. All right, so this is a breakdown of the ad. This is a breakdown of the ad. This is a result so far. Now we want to see to how we can set up our diverse want to see to how we can set up diverse metrics here, or so that to display for us to know or see the performance of our ad. That's the essence of the metric. So you also need to understand that metrics varies. They varies with the objective you are using. So any objective you're using, the metric is going to track the objective based on what you're using. And this is the default metrics, and this is how it's going to appear, right? It shows the delivery, if it is active or not, the campaign name, if it is, here is when you turn it off or on, right? Then here is the bid strategy, what you are bidding for, right? Which may not really be necessary, but then this way you want Facebook to bid in the action based on your cost goals and your optimization for ad delivery, right? This will display either the lowest cost, the cost cap, the bid cap, the target cost, the highest value or minimum return on investment, or return on ad spend, depending on your cost, or return on ad spend control selection. So if you have any specific bidding strategy here, they are going to display it here, but you can see here it is on default. Then this budget, this is what you are allocating. This is a maximum amount you are willing to spend on your ad, right? On your ad set or campaign. So an average each day or over the lifetime of your schedule. So if you could recall, during the setup, we encourage that you use what daily budget, so that if your ad is performing well, you don't need to have it stopped by itself. You decide to stop it or you leave it, right? So this very advert is on ad set budget. So it's using ad set budget, not campaign budget. Remember, we talked about CBU and ABU, where you do campaign budget optimization, ad budget optimization. But this very ad is on is using ad set, because it is the budget is on the ad set level. The budget is on the ad set level. So to be able to understand more about this ad set level budget and campaign budget level, you need to watch a video on CBU and ABU, how to use campaign budget optimization and how to use ad set budget optimization. And I'm going to be explaining that on the next video. So ensure you go through the next video, right? This attribution, you may not necessarily need to read that, but you can check that later. This result, this is the number of times your ad achieved your set outcome. What is the objective of your advert? This is where it displays it. You can see this one is website leads, and you can see our website leads are displaying here. You can see these are the different locations of our website leads. And if it is message conversation, is going to display as message. If it is post, if it is a page like, anything is going to display here with respect to what you selected when you were running your advert to achieve. Then the reach here, this reach here means the number of accounts, right? Account that saw your ad at least once. So reach is actually different from impression, which is here, right? This is the number of times your ads were on screen. For instance, if your ad displays on screen 2 times, 3 times, this is what is going to, this is the impression that is going to count. Then this reach is what? The total number of accounts. Total number of accounts that what saw your ad at least once. So you can see that the reach here is around what? 1,252, and you can see the impression is 1,290. Then here you can see the difference here. Here is around 28,000 and here is around 54,000. That means one person here have been able to see your ad twice. So that's what the impression is all about. So cost per result now, this is the cost per your result, per what you are optimizing, what you are bidding for. And this is the total amount. So total amount now is what? Cost per result multiplied by the total result to get your total amount, right? This is just the default, right? If you want to break down to bring out more tools or more metrics, you need to go under this performance. Under this performance, you come down to you scroll down, right? You come down to customize columns. So if you click on customize columns, you are going to see more columns to select from. So this is where you are going to select the important metrics you want to use, right? Most times I go with frequency, right? I also add unique outbound click, right? So I add unique outbound click, I add click-through rate, and so you can type them here to have an idea of what they not really have an idea, right? You can add them here to see to which one is very important, right? So now let me explain little about the one I use, which will be valuable to someone. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, so look at this one. So look at this one. If you take a look at this one, you discover that a look at this one, you discover that we have some ads here running, right? You can see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ads are here. And you can see we're using website view content. And this is the reach, the total reach. This is the impression so far. Then you can see amount spent so far, unique outbound clicks, right? What is this unique outbound clicks? The number of accounts that performed an outbound click. That's like they perform a link. This is common for when you are sending people to a website. So these are the total number of persons that clicked on that ad and it took them out of that Facebook. Then you can see the click-through rate. Take a look at this click-through rate. Can you see? Link click-through rate. The percentage of impression that receive a link click out of the total number of impression. So out of this total number of persons, out of this impression of 189, we have about 1 point something percent of that 180 something that click through. Then you can see this one here, 2.86%, 1.8 differently. Then look at this one, outbound click-through rate. This is the percentage of account center that saw your ad and performed a click, not impression, but account. For instance, what this first one means is, if I saw your ad 2 times and I clicked on your ad 2 times, this is what this is showing. Then if here I am able to the moment I see your account, I click it. This is what is the unique one. So it is not going to double my click. It is showing the accurate click, the one-time click I did. Even if I click 10 times, this is going to show once. It's going to pick my account. Let me say it's going to pick my account based on the one click I did. Right? So if we had 1,000 people that saw your ad 10 times, it means they saw the ad 10 times 1,000 people. Right? That's the total number of times they saw the ad. But the unique click-through rate, if the 1,000 people click the ad, it means you have unique click-through rate of that percentage of 100% because all of them clicked. But if 10% out of 1,000 click is going to show 10%. But if this 10% clicked the ad 2 times, it is not going to calculate 20% here. It is only here that you are going to see that it's going to combine the click-through rate or the percentage of total number of persons by the total number of times they click. That's what the click-through rate is going to show. Or the unique click-through rate is going to be based on the people that click, not how many times they click. So that's what this click-through rate is saying. So most of the times, people use this to understand how many people are going and the rate. You see some persons that will tell you if you fall between so rates, you should key the ad, you should key. The most important thing in a metric, right, is when you are getting your results. It is only when you are not getting your results, you want to check how many people are seeing your ad. A lot of persons are seeing it though. Then these people seeing the ad, are they clicking the ad? Are they taking any action? That's why you try to consider these ones. Are they really taking action? Now look at this one. The click-through rate and the outbound click-through rate here is amazing. It shows that more people are clicking. Let's see how many persons here are seeing it. So out of 218 account reach, we had 7 persons that clicked, which means this account is performed by looking at it, you know that this account is performing better than these other ones because 7 persons clicked and it's 3.59% here, then 3.21% as against the initial ones. So the more the outbound clicks, the more the click-through rate and the more the unique click-through rate. So if it is less, you hear some people that will tell you that like this one now that is 1%, 1.06%. This is actually not performing compared to others here, right? So if at the end of the day, there is no result here on this first one, I'll definitely push it out because it's not giving me what I want. And if you are getting enough reach and impression and your people are not clicking here, it means your copy or your ad creative is not pushing people to your website. It's not sending people to your website. So you need to work on your creatives. But if people are clicking on your creative and they are coming to your website and they are not buying and you're not seeing results, it means your landing page is where the work is. So this metrics tells you what is working and ad and what is not working. That's the most important thing about these metrics. So that is that about the metrics. So you select the ones you want. You can study more, right? You can study more by visiting. You just type on Google about metrics. Then you understand metrics. You read more on metrics. You read more on metrics so that you know how these metrics work differently. So that you'll be informed of what you need to understand the performance of your ad, right? So that is that about this video. And the next video is going to be about CBO and ABO and how they work.